Hi, everybody. I'm Jason Sampson with Team Powers, and this is Peter Powers.
Hello, wonderful people.
So, Peter, we've had the report for February with the market stats just came out. We did talk a bit about that earlier, but now that we have the numbers, what's your official take on February 2024?
Well, the market's doing really well. It has turned on a dime. We had a very lackluster fall, especially in November, December. January was tepid, and then all of a sudden, boom, February took off. The latest stats for February came in. We had 5,607 sales in February. That's up 17.9% from February of 2023. And February of 2023, February and March were good months, and we're up 17.9% in volume of sales. The other thing that is really interesting is that the average sale took 25 days. Detached homes 20, semi-detached 21, condos longer, but the average sale took 25 days. As far as selling price is concerned, the average selling price was 101% of asking. 101% of asking means that we had quite a few bidding wars. Bidding wars happen when the buyers have more confidence or when the buyers have more confidence and there's less inventory. As far as inventory goes, we had 1.98 months of inventory. 3 months of inventory is the dividing line. Under 3 months of inventory, it's a seller's market. Over 3 months of inventory, it's a buyer's market. And at 1.98 months of inventory, it's really no surprise that we had properties selling for 101% of asking on average, right?
Makes sense. Demand is going up clearly. I mean, since December, we were talking, what, 4 months plus at that time?
4.05 months of inventory in December. And then January, we dropped down to 2.39 months of inventory. And this month, for February, we had 1.98 months of inventory. So the inventory is dropping. Sellers aren't putting their properties online as quickly as the properties are selling. The buyer demand is there. The buyers are active. The proof is that we have an average selling price of 101% of the asking price. The other interesting statistics that I have to share, that 70.1% of all the sales were under 1.5 million. 70.1% of the sales happened under 1.5 million for February. Over 2 million was 6.35% of the sales. That's significant because in January, only 4.5% of the sales were over 2 million. Properties over 2 million, there's more of them selling now. And last year, we had consistently less than 5% of all properties selling over 2 million. And now we're at 6.35%. There's more market activity. There's more confidence. Prices going up. It's up 8% over January and 1% higher than February of last year. And last year, February and March were good months. So we've recovered from the price drop that we experienced in the fall. For the seller, great news. No longer can the buyer walk up to the house and say, oh, the market's going down, like they were in November and December of last year. We had a few properties for sale in November and December, and we had a lot of buyers going, well, the market's going down, so I'm going to give you a lowball offer. We're up 8% over January, and we're up 1% over February of last year. The buyer has lost that power. But if the buyer thinks they've lost power now, wait till March, and just before I think the peak might be April, the buyer really is going to have to fight for a property at that point.
We've seen different situations happening with condos and detached homes. Is there a bit of a difference in the activity with condos versus residential homes?
Absolutely.
We can see that if you
We
can
can see
elaborate.
that. Right now, you've got a condo for sale. You're in a completely different market than if you've got a semi-detached or detached house. Most of the statistics that I'm giving right now are weighed heavily towards detached homes and semi-detached homes. Condos, it's a different story. We still have a lot of supply. It's still, I'll use the word timid condo market. For condo, it's a different story. However, the condo inventory is slowly being absorbed, and there's not a lot of new condo inventory coming online because builders have stopped pre-selling, developers have stopped bringing new projects online. and you're a buyer who wants to buy a condo, great time. As that inventory gets absorbed, there will be no new inventory, maybe resale inventory, but no new pre-construction inventory and no new projects coming online. Maybe it'll take a year, but definitely at the 2-year mark, definitely at the 3-year mark, we're actually going to have a lack of condo inventory, of new condo inventory, and only resale condo inventory is going to be able to take care of that. Once all the resale condo inventory is absorbed, we're going to have a dry spell. Buyers are not going to get the deals that they can get now.
Thank you, Peter. That was very informative. Where can people reach out if they have any questions, if they're thinking of buying or selling?
You can call us, text us, email us, reach out to us from any one of our social media channels. We'd love to have you call us. We're old school. We'd love to hear your voice. We're here ready to help you experience
The power of sold.